Um, Good morning, good evening, wherever you guys are. Hi, I'm a player, Magbink. I joined the team in April of 2018. Actually, a friend just basically bring me into the project. At the time, I was very surprised and actually, was very aware of like possibly being scammed and all that. But throughout the time that I joined, I slowly learned more about what CropByte intentions were and what they wanted to accomplish. And I went through their roadmap. What I learned is that this is a very interesting project, and not many in the Tron space that we started out with. And through time, I understand more that the project is about assimilation of the real life as a farmer, investors, or a player gamer. And so all that ability for a player is available. So for me, real life is very busy. So I can't see myself as a full-time player, and I don't have a ton of money. So not a very strong investor. But the thing that appealed to me is that you can start as a player, and the whole farming thing you can accomplish like daily when you do the daily feed, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and you'll be all done. So that kind of appealed to me. And the most important thing is that all the asset the game offer is limited, being that if you accumulate it, so it will add value in disregard to whatever the market value of Tron is at the time. And so that's the appeal that I got. And then throughout the game, I think Cheryl and Sandeep have mentioned all the points as per the developer's point of view. But from my point of view as a player, I want to see how easy it is for people to join. Obviously, I don't want to be the only one, of course. But throughout the time, I learned that this is a very easy to get in, and they even offer a lot of starter packs that you can join and buy and test it out with and learn the game as it go along. Now, what appealed to me also is that it takes a while, but I think we're on the right track. And with the bull and bear market in between, now that we're also on a bear cycle, we are basically waiting for the next on-ramp, bull run, and whatever you call it. And then the game is right now pegging itself to be, ready for the NFT, specifically all these superheroes. So there's a lot of aspect that player can join. Now, from my point of view, what I like about it is like I don't pay attention to the value of Tron or the value of CBX, the native game token. What I focus on is how I accumulate my asset. Because I know that in the game and also for the value of CBX has a deflationary protocol, meaning that there are certain aspect of the game that the game token will burn to create the value of the what you can hold. So that is what appeals to me, and also what I thought everybody's collecting power, then maybe I go for water, or if everybody's going for water, then maybe I go for fruit, or vice versa. So there's a lot of gameplay involved. And then I thought about it as the game get more complicated in the future, or more tasks involved and more quests and so forth. They also speak about the ability to scholarship, or rent out your land, rent out your assets. So that is very, very appealing to me. So my understanding is what basically my objective in this game is like, I want to keep on accumulating the asset with this regard to whatever the price is. When there's low, where's high, there's always low and high, but just keep on accumulating asset and then build on your farm. And also one thing that a lot of players do not pay attention to is to try to balance your farm so that you don't rely too much, if it's possible. But if you do need to rely on the market, then maybe offer something that you can sell back to balance it. So those are my perspective. I guess the other thing that I look forward to is the battle and the breeding of assets, and which I'm going to leave to the rest of the team. And basically, that's my summary of my 4 years with CropBytes.
Thank you, Mag. Thank you, Magbink. So
thanks a lot, Mag.
We get so much feedback from Magbink. Like I said earlier, we work so closely with the community, and it's always great to hear from you, Mag.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I feel that I have a part, as a player, but the success of the team is not just from the team, but it also from the player understanding what roles they can play. And as the team had mentioned earlier, you can come in as a farmer, basically take care of your crops, your animals, and your asset, which requires like maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So it's not a tedious thing. And then also you can come in as a trader, where we have an active exchange that trade in in FT and also other valuable asset. That aspect also attract day traders. You buy low and high, which I'm not very good at. So I concentrate what I think is easy. And then also thirdly is that you can come in and just what do you call it? Build assets, and basically barter with people. We have a community in Discord and also Telegram. Besides Twitter. So the one thing that I find impressive that people don't recognize is that CropBytes, when they start out in 2018, they didn't just start out with just a web-based game, but at the same time, literally at the same time, they're trying to balance, Apple's iStore, and also the Android store, and try to time at the same time. And you have bug in Android, but not in Apple Store, or not vice versa. But it has been a challenge. But I think over this, I think the team is learning and growing and also expanding. So that in that way, I'm yes, up to today, I still hear a lot of complaints, but you know what? I think we're on the right track and in the right direction. These things will take care of itself, and I'm excited and look forward to the future growth of this project.